Say hello, everybody. Oh, I didn't even get my own camera on. All right. Yes, please. How's he silent? Wait, say something? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on.
Actually, I think all of us are silent.
How about now?
Yeah, I think we're all...
Say something?
All right, it's coming through.
Perfect, yep.
Everybody's coming through?
I had audio issues earlier. I have fixed it. It's all good. We're back to normal.
Okay. Perfect. And take it away.
Take two. We are going to be doing a special Halloween one-shot, Booty's idea. We're all going to be kids of the neighborhood, and we're going to all roam around on Halloween. It's going to be our first times we're out without our parents, and our imaginations are going to run wild. And with that, we're starting up an Extra Life charity donation. Our ultimate goal is $250. We'll see how it goes. But the donations will have various different effects. You can choose to various different incentives. Like, for example, if you donate $4, you can add a D4 inspiration to the party pool, and then 8 for a D8, 6 for a D6. Donate $20, you can push the level of the party up by 1. $20, you can get D20 inspiration to the party. And then $50, each party member gets a greater healing potion. And talking to the various DMs for our regular streams, you can choose to add this to our Halloween stream in the future on the 29th of October. Or you can choose to add it to the various different actual play streams, like for tonight. If you donate for tonight, you can give someone in the party pool a D10 inspiration and stuff like that.
Not the level up.
No.
The level up is specific for the one shot.
I'll blow up everybody's campaign. We're going to break our goal, and we're all going to be level 20 in every campaign tonight.
Absolutely not. I will pull Vecna out of a hat.
That's fine. I'm level 20.
I already pulled Vecna out of a hat, and you guys insulted him, so...
Not all of us. I was very respectful.
You forgot you left the hat on Vecna. So take it off.
Yeah.
So that's our goal with Extra Life, a big stream going on the 29th of October. It's going to be the Halloween one-shot. Have we confirmed we're starting early or not?
Wait, I have not gotten an answer back from one person yet.
We will confirm the timing and do a little announcement so you can all look forward to it.
For now, it'll start at normal time. If we decide to change it up, we will announce it every stream from here till then. But it should be a lot of fun. We're all working on our characters, and everyone is really, really excited about the stuff they can do.
And you can donate between now and then, if that was... Yeah, so donations are open now. So if you have a chance to donate, great. If not, that's totally fine too. We just appreciate you being here.
Spreading the word also counts. So
yes.
Raise your voices.
Tell all your friends about us and our charity work and our glorious
cool we are.
DM characters and our DMs and all the crazy shit we get into.
Come see us make clowns of ourselves for Halloween.
Yeah. I am going to be a dragon sorcerer. And my little 8-year-old baby child. She's a fucking halfling, man. She's like 1 foot tall, 1.5 feet tall.
Oh, Big Shock is here.
Hello, Shock. Oh, I'm very loud. I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't apologize.
Sorry, counter.
Sorry, Counter.
I got
We're
you.
already starting.
It's a game. My medication's working. Woo!
And we love that for her. Alright, let's do a little bit of announcements right after that one. There's certain things that we do that you can keep track of along with any and all updates. You can follow our Discord. We'll put the link in chat. And at the end of the stream, we'll go over individual projects that everyone does. But as our last party member joins us, I shall do a little recap of what happened last session. Unless somebody else wants to do it for the low price of an inspiration.
I can do it.
We got into a fight. The fight lasted the whole time. Many of us
That-
went. I mean,
No.
Is this wrong? We got into a fight. The fight lasted the whole time. Fenric went down twice. I went down 3 times. And I taunted the mage hunter dude and be like, you should have finished the job. Apparently pissed off his buddy, but not enough for him to kill me after I said it was worth it killing his mentor. So I think Derek's gonna die at some point.
Nicomund dropped a very epic darkness, and then frickin' they tried to kill my horse. Well, that made me scream. And then some people ran away, but we have bows and magic, guys. Like, come on. And then an assassin came, and oh god, what's your name?
He got fucked up in a round.
He's like, oh, we need to run. And I'm like, nope, you can fucking die. And so he died. That was fun. And then the city guards did come. We were able to get some stuff, which I need to know what I got.
I know.
Okay. City guards came. I got some stuff. Somebody else got some stuff. And then we actually managed to not get in trouble because we let Derek talk. And we were like, hey, this thing happened. We got shanked for no reason. He was doing this whole, like, charm thing. And then we got away. We went back to our little place and we slept.
Yes, it
That
was.
sounds like inspiration for both of us.
It sounds like. Sure, take an inspiration, both of you. As we
That doesn't bode
describe,
well.
as we describe the consequences of what happened. So that is true, very much. The party survived a very long, very arduous fight. They picked up certain items. Derek, because of your intense brush with death repeatedly, you do pick up a long-term. How do I put this? Not scar, but a long-term side effect. At the moment, you will be having severe internal damage, internal bleeding, broken ribs, all sorts of shit from falling down so many times. This will cause you difficulty in certain strenuous activities. What is defined as strenuous? Well, that's up to me. At certain points, you will be rolling con saves to see if you can do certain things, or if you damage yourself even more, impede your healing, because real life should reflect reality, and fantasy should reflect reality, and seeing as how you're currently, just be glad I didn't break your character's leg. Okay?
You're taking my real life trauma and applying it to the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a monster.
Good.
Good.
I think
I'm just
Fenric
giving you
needs his
broken
camera.
ribs. It's not a broken ankle. Yeah,
Just-
Fenric
just-
needs his camera.
be careful that you, don't get lady friends tonight. Otherwise, they'll be disappointed.
Speaking of, you forgot the last part that you all forgot. I'll get to it, but what you picked up, Ariun, as you managed to pick up what looks like this very nice, subtle but very finely crafted short bow from one of the fallen men that is now in your possession, but you haven't had time to inspect it as of yet.
And it can be used like a step bow, where it's...
Yes.
Awesome. So.
What you missed out was that in the morning, after all of your long rest, you awoke to a certain sound echoing throughout the town square, disrupting everybody's sleep. And as you sort of stumbled out, Booty, I hate you, as you stumbled out, you noticed there was a body hanging upside down in the main town square on a giant notice board where notices are sent out to the entire city by the emirs, by the governor, etc. And pinned into the body was a letter stained in blood, with writing on it, and an entire mass of people on the first day of Eid surrounding this gruesome, horrible murder, assassination, even. Just out on display, and you look around, there are kids in the crowd, elderly, young women out for marketing early in the day. And so are you.
Now, Emir Nasir was the military commander of the town, or of some different bigger thing?
Emir Nasir was a former military commander. He led, he was under the command of Sultan Jalal. Most of you should know who that is. He's known to be a very respected person, great skill in combat, very chivalrous, and not a lot of enemies in this city at first glance for someone so noble and so righteous. A man you saw not a couple hours ago, yesterday, at the feast.
Well, what are, the guards and stuff doing?
Let me just pull you to a map real fast.
Okay, chat. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Are you sure?
You need to be apologizing to Fox, because you drive her insane.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
It's not like I'm trying to start a tense moment or anything. It's cool. Yeah. So in this town square, which is not too far from where you were spending the night at Adem Ali's place, the manor where you were given refuge, this notice board in the center of the town square, there is that body that you see hanging upside down, slowly dripping blood that has dried. And a bunch of the emirs also gathered, watching, city guards, a whole crowd of people. Everybody sort of talking to each other. And one person stands up. You know this to be Emir Ahmad Munezvi, whose son's birthday was being celebrated yesterday, and you see he sort of orders his men to take the dead body down carefully. And that is what they're currently busy with. I want to ask, what are you guys doing as this is happening?
Is Arion on her horse?
Do you want to?
I mean, I would be on my horse. I'm on my horse as often as I can be.
Nicomund will turn to Arion and go, where's the little one?
Oh, I sent him back with my mentor.
What?
So he's gone home. Did I not tell? Oh, I'm pretty sure I told you that my mentor came and told me.
You spent all that time getting the horse and you're just sending away?
Well, he's weaned, so he doesn't need to be with his mom, but he's gone home. where he can be free with our family. Does that not make sense to you?
Well, it seems like you put so much effort into getting it, and then now you don't have it.
To free him from subjugation.
Aren't all horses subjugated?
No. No, we're partners. There's a difference. If I didn't have partnership with Shirun, I would be dead. So... yeah. She did try to kill me a few times.
Seems odd to me, but...
Well,
your horse.
I mean... some people treat horses like possessions and commodities, and they would be wrong. And it doesn't... we can't do what we need to do if he was with us. Because he's a baby. Right? My mentor came, which was kind of fortuitous timing, other than she told me my mom was attacked by an assassin. So she took him and is gonna go home, where he can be free. And then when I go home, then we will work together at building a relationship, him and I.
Quick question. Are we in the middle of a crowd? Because I'm assuming there's a crowd around dead person.
Very much.
As we're having this conversation.
As Aryun is literally shouting to the crowd. My mom was attacked by an assassin.
Oh, shit. I did say
You
that out loud.
certainly have gone stairs, I will say that.
Yeah, sorry. Wanted to point that out.
I would like to...
she doesn't have any, like...
I would like to weave through the crowd and try to get closer to... try to get a glance at the body and make a medicine check into how he was killed.
Yeah.
To make a medicine check, you'd have to get close enough within visual touching range. Like if you want to make like a detailed medicine check, or if you just want to do a perception to see.
I would just do perception
from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I bob and weave my way through so I can get at least closer to the front, so I can try to see if there's like any sort of magical fun stuff going on with it?
16 perception.
Okay. Fenric, give me just a general dexterity check to see how you do so far. Hakim, with a 16, it's quite difficult for you to see. You do see the knife that pinned the note is a simple dagger, doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. A pin that letter. People aren't paying much attention to the letter. They're being very careful with the body, covering it up with a shroud, as the guard captain sort of takes the lead, and you see they're sort of sending for a horse, a cart to transport the body to continue whatever traditions there are that he deserves.
When you say they're not being careful with the letter, do they just like toss it aside, or?
But they more just put it aside for now because they're trying to cover up the body from the view of the entire group of people that are sitting here. The death of Ymir, one of the people, very, very important people in the city, is very shaking. And you do notice there's like a kid that's holding his mom's hand that's just sort of watching with this kind of not really sure what's going on expression, and among many others.
I know that look.
To get through the crowd, I'd like to use my halfling nimbleness that says I can move through the space of any creature that is
right.
larger than me.
Um,
And then I'd like to pop the sight of the guy to help enhance my magical sight. And I'm just looking for any traces of, magic about him or
the
maybe
body
in the area. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Even with Sight of the Gaib, with so much going on, I'm going to need just a general perception check from you to see how fine the details you pick up on are.
This will be great with my +2.
God.
Yeah.
That dice was spinning. All right.
Doesn't help to look around when you're at knee level to everybody else around you.
That is unfortunately exactly what happens. Where the guards are like standing over the body, it's if you look back at the crowd, you can't really see much because of all the body sort of blocking. And people are jostling for a closer view. Not rudely, but very much interested. And unfortunately, some of the smaller people, their toes get stepped on. It's not fun experience overall.
Does anybody notice the conversation? Like, is there any extra interest in the conversation I'm having with Nicomund?
Insight or perception? Your choice.
Dog, my person.
I can't help but just think. First we had Akeem shouting to the void, "Come kill me, assassin!" Now we have Arion. My mother was attacked. I am of interest.
We said we
13.
should try to draw them out.
I know. I'm not like against it or anything. I just love it. It's great.
Honestly, she wasn't even thinking about that. She was just answering the questions
good.
being asked of her. Like, she's just
No,
like...
it's all good. It's all good. I love it.
As you sort of look around from your slightly higher vantage point, you notice nobody seems to be looking towards you. You are not the center of attention in any way, shape, or form
Nobody's
at this
noticed.
moment.
Is this is it says it's Rasim. Do I see Rasim there?
Yes, he has sort of crossed his arms and is watching, standing at a distance, with a small frown on his face.
I would like to kind of work my way over there and stand next to him and go, it is a very solemn finding, no? Very grim.
And a strange way to mark the start of 10 days of celebration. Indeed. What the city has come to. I weep.
Mm-hmm. My friends and I are still in town if you or the guards need an extra set of eyes.
They would certainly be appreciated. This is the work of somebody in the shadows. Put up the body of such a respected man in such a dishonorable way.
I'm going to lean in to his ear and whisper, "We killed the Hashashin last night."
You see, he sort of does a double take, puts an arm around your shoulder and brings you closer to the alleyway where there's less people surrounding. What did you say?
My friends and I were attacked last night, and at the end of the fight, a Hashashin shot me with arrow. Right here. But we killed him.
You are certain he is dead?
Yes. Guards took away his body.
They would keep that information very close to their chest. The fear that name spreads. I would not utter it flippantly. Do you think maybe this one that you killed is the one who did this murder?
Or
Of the Emir?
associated with.
You did good telling the city guard. We shall take over the case. What a case it is going to be.
It is not our first run-in with their kind.
And you have survived. It speaks to your skill.
I'll pull out the dagger I have off of one of the dead assassins from Samarkand and say, killing assassins is kind of my speciality.
A bold claim, my young friend. Clearly you have evidence to back it up, though. Might I ask why you tell me of this and not the guard captain or any of the other emirs to sell your services as a mercenary, I assume?
It would be good to have known person from area vouch for me when making those introductions.
Well, I'm but a humble guard, but I can try. Only let me know how I may assist.
If you could go with my very good speaking friend and make those introductions, I would appreciate it. You are, as in my detailed notes, receive Elder City Guard, well respected in the city, honorable person.
Very well, but perhaps this might not be the place to do introductions, say? Maybe at the guard station.
It is good that you are my friend.
At that moment, you see Ahmad Munez's face sort of goes up, and he holds aloft the letter in his hand. The coward who has done this seeks to divide our city, to have us fear our shadows. They dare to threaten the people who keep the city safe, the emirs. Such arrogance. We will not bow down. And he sort of does like a rousing speech, sort of bringing them, trying to sort of spark hope, sort of bring courage to their hearts after this sight, as you notice that the body is quickly being carted off, covered very well in the back. And he has a couple of moments where he's doing the speech. Nicomund, you moved ahead? Something?
I just moved up to hear him better.
Okay. As you look around, you notice Emir Arbaz, Yusuf Tegin, and Emir Yakut standing at the side. At that moment, there is a flash against the sunlight. At the corner of your eye, Hakim, something flies through the air from somewhere in the middle of the crowd. And you see Emir Ahmad clutches his chest and falls in plain sight.
Can I make a perception check and hopefully use my seasoned warrior feature to try to eye out some people in the crowd that might have done it?
Okay, go ahead. The rest of you also see this, so tell me what you're doing.
Nicomund's rushing for Emir Ahmad.
Okay.
He's going to try and heal him as discreetly as possible and kind of like to the Secret Service, protect him, cover him, take him off the stage.
Okay, I'm gonna have y'all just rough initiative is what I'm gonna have you guys in.
Look. 18 on perception.
Okay, 1 second. As I add wherever needs to be added.
I rolled a natural 1 for a 6.2.
Oh, boy.
Can I use my inspiration on that? Actually, never mind. I don't want to use my inspiration on that. I don't mind waiting.
Okay.
I don't see the normal button. I'm using utility.
You guys don't see the little buttons? I mean, whichever works for you, honestly. As long as it works.
Oh no.
Nicomund rolled a natural 1.
Get him out the way. Get him out the way.
I rolled a 9.
Interesting.
Oh,
The dice really do tell the story.
You can take my 17.
You have alert, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He does.
I'll take it.
So Hakim is now 17, and Derek, remind me that you are 19 in a second.
9.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Oh, I get an extra focus point? Thank you for the hydrate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
God, we like to pat ourselves on the back, huh? Okay.
I mean, who else can?
We're gonna start with Hakeem. You said you rolled perception. What did you roll?
Perception was an 18. 1-8.
18. You notice that the knife came from somewhere behind these trees, but you're not able to pinpoint exactly where. But that is your action. You have everything else.
Okay. I am going to...
Consider this difficult terrain because you are going through a crowd of people.
Okay, I have
If you'd be so
45
kind.
feet of movement.
Mhm.
So
So
that would
half
get
of
me
that is-
20, which would get me here. And then I will bonus action Step of the Wind. Just take the dash. I'm not going to take the...
Okay.
Move 5. Move here.
All right.
And that's what I will.
Surround you is a mass of panicking people as screams start up all around you. You see Ademali immediately ducks behind a palm. He's sort of like gathering other people to gather them behind him, including the mother and the child that you saw earlier, as he sort of looks around worriedly. This
Adem
way.
is our
Here.
contact, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I should have ran the
Yes.
other way.
Fenric.
Alright, so where's the guy who just got stabbed?
He was the one that was standing up there on the
Okay,
podium
so he's
next
that
to the
guy.
notice board. Yeah.
I'd like to try to look around the crowd, and if I can, I'm trying to use investigation by looking specifically for somebody who is too calm in the situation, and possibly like trying to walk away, trying to make sure that he's not looking for attention.
Go ahead and roll.
And I think I want to use my Tides of Chaos. And or no, I'll save that. I'll just do a roll.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's a nat 20 for a 25.
All right. Fenric, you look in a certain way, but there is a whisper in the back of your mind. The magic that you are familiar with and that flows through your veins guides your eye towards this alleyway. Seems almost sort of familiar, as just at the perfect moment you catch what is a blank space suddenly be taken up by a shimmering glow that sort of slowly dissipates as a person sort of appears out of thin air. Clearly some sort of invisibility maybe, and they're just moving through that alleyway very calmly. Again, that exact expression you're looking for. Casual glance at Ahmad, who's like lying on the floor, and they very casually put up a piece of cloth to block the bottom half of their face. Just seems like a regular guy. Simple clothes, a little bit of a beard. No noticeable scars or anything that he's carrying either. Just drifts back into the alleyway.
Okay. So is he now like out of sight for me for the moment?
Yes, I would say
Okay.
he's generally past this corner.
Since I am next to Derek and Ariane, I'm just going to very quickly just point this way. I just saw somebody. Accent.
You're good, you're good.
Yes, but I want to do.
See.
I just saw somebody run down that alleyway. I believe he was the guy. As I start heading for it. And so 30 feet.
Difficult terrain,
said you-
so 15.
Oh,
Yeah, you would use your action to inspect.
yeah, I can't do anything. I don't have. Well, actually,
Did I
Yeah, but-
say that
yeah.
his nimble thing, halfling thing of running through people lets him avoid that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You can go for it. Good catch.
and then... Yay! Thank you.
Rules lawyer for the win.
Finish my attack roll. Okay, no.
So you can move.
Yeah,
up the
no.
next
I was trying to see
15.
if I was trying to see if I had something that would boost my movement, but I don't.
And your residual sight of the Gaib catches like a faint shimmering sort of cloud left behind of where you think that magical effect or whatever was hanging on them, slightly just
Okay.
lingering in the air. Anything else?
Believe that's all I can really do for the moment. Because if I can't see him, I can't do anything to him.
Okay.
Alright.
Derek, roll 2d12 for me, please.
E12.
That's the dice that rarely gets used. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
What'd you roll?
You rolled 10
He rolled
I don't know
a
if it wants
10.
an 8 and a 2 or if the total result is 10, so.
total. Total would be good. Emir Ahmad is on the floor, clearly bleeding out. I'm gonna give him the bleeding condition if I can. There you go. Derek.
I don't know what I want to do.
Mhm.
I guess I'll just follow Fenric. So I'll, like, run, dash, push my way through the crowd, and then I'll be cunning and go a little bit faster.
Okay. Second level of rogue.
Nice.
Alright. You see the edge of a light brown cloak just sort of turn the corner, but there are also other people in the way. Ariun.
Okay, so Aryun is going to basically yell at everybody to get out of my way as Shirun plows through them, and is going to run up here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to jump off, look at the guard and say, "Get out of my way." I'm
Okay.
going to pull my potion out, pull the knife out of the guy, and then shove a potion down his throat.
One step at a time. To get people to move out of the way, are you gonna
Intimidation?
Intimidation, yeah.
Because
And then let's see what happens.
Just like the
Okay.
Princess Bride. Everybody, woo!
that'll be a dirty 20.
That's good. That's exactly what you needed. People scattered, jumping, pushing into each other, trampling over others in their panic to get out of the way as they dive. Shivern charges past Nicomund. So you get up there and you rip the knife out. Yes?
I'm going to take the knife out as I pour the potion down, just like as a boom.
Okay, go ahead and roll the healing potion. And mark it off your sheet for me, please.
Yeah. So that would be 8 points of healing.
Okay. You yank out the knife and you notice where you yank it out, it's aimed exactly where the heart should be. Perfect dead center. As you pull it out and you pour the potion, some of the blood seems to slow down in where it's bleeding.
I look at the guard
Does
captain and
that
I
mean-
say, "That was a kill shot. Whoever sent this knife is very good."
You see the
And then-
guards are sort of snapping out of their panic, raising their shields, and sort of forming like a protective perimeter around him. Some of the personal guards of the emirs are also like getting closer to them. Nicomund.
If Arion got to the guy first, and everyone else is pointing in this back corner, Nicomund's gonna run up to Yusuf Tegan. It's his son. That's the party. The festival's party is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nicomund is gonna move up, just kind of in front of them by the emirs, and he's gonna shout over his shoulder, "Be careful! Assassins in the crowd!" And he's gonna take. What kind of action can I take to protect these people?
You can say you can take the protect action. I'll take it as an interpose. Whoever tries to attack will have to challenge you in something like that.
I'll do that, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's Nicomund's turn.
Okay. As the Emir slowly stops bleeding out, I want to know what the rest of you are doing. That time pressure is off, but the chase is on the other side. So a little bit freer in terms of initiative. Who's going next?
I mean, I would get back on my horse and try and chase after whoever it was,
Okay.
but
I
don't know
will.
what-
We're going out by the size of the alleys. You're not going to make it through on your horse.
no, but I can get to the alley on my horse, and then I can run and shoot.
Derek's going to keep running after the guy. Just what I'm trying to get to is a point where I can see him.
Okay. I will be asking for certain skill checks. So are Yoon, again, with Shirun running through a fully crowded...
I'd do the same thing, try and get them to get away from me.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I will, when it gets to my turn, be moving that way as well.
That one I think I'm going to...
Okay.
I'm going to use my
Hakeem-
inspiration on that.
Yep, you reroll that, and then, Derek, you tell me what sort of skill check you're using. Hakeem, you as well.
That'd be a 24.
All right.
I'm
Like
going.
what I'm trying to do is like move and then cunning action for the dash to get close enough that I can see him to be casting a suggestion to get him to stop.
Okay, got it. Put a pin in that. Hakeem?
Step of the wind, dash, action, dash, movement.
Okay, put a pin in that. Aryun with a 24, again, the sound of the rearing horse and the fearsome warrior with the mask just sort of charging through. People scatter, children, elderly, falling over once again, in their haste to get away from you. Followed by a little yapping Tekwani at the back.
So then I can move her. She would dash.
You'd get there. The placement doesn't matter as of yet. As all of you sort of rush towards this alleyway,
Nicomund
faster than others,
is going to stay by the emirs, and he's going to put on his best evil eye, like, don't you dare mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not joining the chase. He's going to protect these people, and he's going to roll an intimidation.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. You managed to sort of corral the other three emirs who are not as well protected as Ahmad Munezviat, because all the guards went to him first. You managed to keep the crowd back, including any potential threats. You're scanning, you're actively on guard. This is sort of within your wheelhouse of experience. And there's like a pat on the back as one of the emirs sort of like, thank you sort of situation going on. So your gesture is very much appreciated and noted. As for the others...
Can I just like describe this? Because
Yes.
I've got this like picture in my head. Like she yells at everybody to get out of her way. Everybody just like scrambles as Shirun like books it, and then when I'm like 10-ish feet from where I want to get off, I like swing myself off and have my feet out so that I can hit the ground and then keep running.
Mm-hmm. It
With
looks
my
cool
bow
as
out.
fuck. You have your bow out. Derek is dashing
Actually,
his
can I have
coat
my
flapping.
new bow out?
Sure, you have your new bow out. It's a very nice dark wood that sort of has a very interesting bowstring on it. Hakeem, you dash as well.
Yes.
All right.
I get 2 dashes, and I move 45 feet in a round now. It's for 135 feet total, unless we need to have that. Then it's 65.
As you arrive in that little alleyway, there is a small gaggle of beggar children in one corner. There is several adults that were not able to get into the main and are sort of like running away from you. My question is, how do you spot the assassin? You're fast, you get there. But there's a whole bunch of people.
Can I insight check to see people who are genuinely afraid, or versus like just trying to blend in?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Can I like yell out, did anybody see them?
17?
That would be a persuasion. Okay.
You would know that I saw them because I pointed them out to you and
Yeah.
Derek.
I'm thinking like if somebody could give me a description.
Well, Hakeem was around the corner.
Hey, Nordic. Yep. Hakeem with a 17, there are definitely lots of genuine fears. There's something interesting about the beggar kids. There's rather a bunch of them. There's something off, but you can't quite put your finger on it. As you're sort of rushing, panting, running. As for the rest, your choice of skills check, and I'll tell you what you learn.
Can
I
I
would say
do an insight also?
Sure. As the three of you sort of rush into this alleyway that's not super crowded, but there are groups of people still moving, still panicking, very much getting away from the very terrifying horse lady, monk fellow, and fancy clothed guy.
Right.
16.
To help with searching for the guy, my plan was to run up there, and since everybody got there faster than me, since short little stunty legs, was to just do kind of like a running description of like they all get there. Tall men, beard, mask across face, turban, and I'd be like giving them the colors of the outfit and everything.
Just want to mention that Nordic was our first donation to Extra Life.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, Nordic.
Thank you.
Nordic.
Yeah.
What does that
take
give
that
us?
as a. I'll take that as an add D4 to the pool, so you can add a D4.
So are we doing that as like just a party thing,
It's like a
or
group
does Nordic
pool,
now,
so you can use it.
or does Nordic now have control of this? Where like he gets to choose when this happens.
No, they
it's like a pool.
yeah, they donate it to a pool that can be used.
Well, Nordic can decide if wants it to be used now or during the Halloween.
As our first dono, Nordic, you can decide. Do you want to save this for the Halloween stream, or do you want to use it today? As we wait on that, we'll go back to the tense scene that is occurring. Fenrir, you reach just in time as the three of them sort of look around. You do not want me to choose. Okay.
Yes, I do. That is why I asked. Please.
Okay, then I shall take over. You have a D4 in the pool to use whenever you wish as a party. Okay.
Use it wisely.
Fenrir, you shout this out to the others, who Arion takes that into your insight check into words in the right order. Arion takes that into account in her insight check. As you look around, you don't see any man with a beard among this crowd.
What about he said like covered his face
He did put a face cover over his beard, so that would cover it up a bit.
You look around and you see in the corner by a stack of like empty crates, there is what looks like a brown hood, but no person.
No person.
Just sort of thrown
And
there.
there's no. Is there any more magical traces? Because I still have the side of the guy plus my magical eyeball.
Go ahead and roll investigation for me.
That's 17.
The traces sort of linger from the place where the invisibility dropped that you notice, and they sort of extend into this alleyway. But the traces are just too thin for you to follow anywhere past. In fact, most of the traces seem to hang around this cloak, strong as the remaining bits of it that were.
Okay. Then I'll, if I can reach it, then I'd run over like straight to the cloak as like, all right, cool. Next thing. And is it just a discarded cloak, or is there somebody under it?
You pick up the cloak, a little cloud of dust rises, you cough a little bit, it's just a cloak. Rough spun. Not much to it.
It's a clue.
And then that's where the traces end.
And you see the children are sort of huddled in fear in the corner as the big scary horse lady comes in, and everybody else. Now the strange tiny man. And the others sort of start to edge out of the alleyway.
Would it be an action or something to try to talk to them real quick?
This is like free flowing, so you don't have to worry too much about actions, bonus actions, whatever.
Okay. So if I get up there and pick up the cloak and just see them right there. Pardon me, little friends. Did you see a man come in here and dropped his cloak? Can you tell me where he went?
And what
You
he
see the
looks like.
kids sort of look
Yes,
at you
and tell
with
them what he
wide
looks
eyes. They're
And
just sort of shell-shocked.
I'll
I'll
give
need you
you-
to make
Yeah,
persuasion or
I'll give you
something.
for whoever can tell
Can
me.
I assist? I want to intimidate assistance.
Okay.
I'm trying to bribe them and you're like, take it.
I'm sitting here going, you will answer every question he has.
All right.
So I'm just gonna roll mine separate, just because.
Then persuasion.
23 for
Yes.
intimidation.
Persuasion, intimidation, whichever one you want to take.
Oh ho!
I'm doing persuasion and trying to offer them 2 gold, and that's another nat 20 for a 27.
You see a grubby sort of hand reaches out and grabs the 2 gold from you, and they point further down. They went that way, but I don't really see his face. He didn't have a beard, though.
Did he have a cover? And then I just give him a quick description of the guy.
No, he dropped the hood.
Thank you, my little friends. And then, if I have any
Magic.
movement left, I move as far down as I could while telling everybody else what they just found.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep running, and you said like there's a group kind of gathering around that area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So can I use like an acrobatics to find the gaps in between people and not get slowed down?
Roll for me. DC will be 17. If when you say use acrobatics, I'm gonna have you roll me that Constitution saving throw. Those broken bones are getting in the way.
You start moving and it's just
Taunt the DM.
You're one to talk.
I don't taunt the DM. I just make bad jokes in chat.
What did you roll?
An 11.
Okay.
Before you answer the question, I have a question about those pools.
Mm-hmm.
Can you use them after you know the answer, whether it succeeds or fails? That's an important caveat.
Before.
Before. Okay. So, Donnie, do you want to use the D4, or do you not want to use the D4?
Screw it. Why not?
Okay.
You have a
Use
resource,
Nordic's-
go ahead and use it.
Use Nordic's resources that he has so graciously
That brings it
provided.
up
All right.
to a 14.
With a 14, you're able to grit the pain away as you move in a movement that does jostle you a little bit, where it hurts real bad. But you're able to get through, so go ahead and do me that acrobatics check.
This is getting irritating. The chat bar does not scroll down on the rolls.
It doesn't update automatically now.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's annoying.
21.
It is.
Yep. That works. You're able to get through without slowing down.
I just have it not popped out, and then what you're rolling comes up.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Look at you being
Because
all
then it shows
smart
you
over
the most
here.
recent message.
I know. Happens every once in a while. Gonna go to school, guys. Come on. Gotta get smart.
So yeah, like running through the crowds. Want to get to like the next corner in the alleyway, and since I now know that he's like dropped what he was wearing, and you said I've caught glimpses of him before, kind of want to use like my background with the veil to be like, can I see if anyone's moving as I would expect them to move that has the same skill set that I do?
What check do you want to roll? And I'll say you get advantage because of your background.
Either perception or insight, but they're the exact same for me.
Pick one.
Yeah, let's go perception. Advantage?
Nice.
That's a 21.
As you sort of look around, with your trained eye, almost nothing would slip under its notice. You notice several people that are huddling, clearly terrified. Several of the kids, shell-shocked. They don't really know what's going on, or just sort of a little bit blur. There's a glint that catches your eye, and in the corner you spot shattered glass in what looks like a cork, and the neck of a small little bottle that clearly looks like it held some kind of liquid that's slowly seeping into the ground, or whatever remnants of liquid seeping into the ground in a small little puddle around it. But no person. That catches suspicion. Nobody's moving like an assassin. Nobody's moving in that manner that you are so carefully trained to emulate.
Okay, so then if I go up to the bottle and like bend down to check out the fluid, can I tell what it is?
Let's see what you have. What are your proficiencies?
I'm
skill
an expert at investigation.
Go ahead and do that for me. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my actual inspiration on that.
This you have heard. Sorry, what did you roll?
22.
Perfect. Keep forgetting not to talk over when you call out your rolls. This you have heard of back in the day when you were well-resourced, well-funded. This is a potion that hides you from the eye. It uses a bit of this magic. It's very, very, very expensive. And it's not just your regular potion of invisibility. This one is higher even than that, it seems. Potion of greater invisibility, perhaps.
Does the site show us invisible creatures?
Not right
think
away, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
It gives you clues and stuff that you can
Clues,
pick up
okay.
on, but you wouldn't see. For that, you need to see invisibility. The fairy
You
fire.
would
Yeah,
see
it's
like the
it doesn't
remnant
work on,
of.
like- Yeah, it doesn't work specifically on invisible, but like how the lullabies were like a magical creature
Mhm.
that were naked to the visible eye, or so it's like specialty stuff.
I'm just wondering, would I know how long greater invisibility lasts? I don't think I would. I don't do any invisible magic.
You do not. Okay, we're gonna cut the camera back to Nicomund, where you're still standing with the emirs on guard. You see Ahmad Munesvi slowly struggles up. Calm yourselves, people. I am all right. I was rescued by these fine people. Do not give in to fear. The assassins, they use fear, and we shall not succumb to their tactics. But let us take precautionary measures. Please, go to your homes. Check in with your families. Be safe. And avoid unnecessary dangers. I will try to speak to all of you again. He sort of does a little formal speech, saying his goodbyes. You see he sort of stands up. Do not fear. For even these assassins clearly cannot hit what they cannot see. And he sort of pulls out from beneath his breast pocket, for God protects me. And he pulls out a cracked mirror right under his breastbone where his heart would have been. And it looks cracked, like the dagger clearly went through it, but clearly softened the blow. Nicomund, you recognize that. As he sort of does his grand speech, the people sort of cheer a little bit confused, a little bit, emotions are all over the place. The guards sort of circle around him, move him back, and they start to guide him and the other emirs away.
Nicomund will follow a bit just to make sure they're being well protected, make sure no one else is coming at them, and still giving the evil eye and just trying to keep people away. Where have I seen where Adem Ali has gotten to? Is he with the emirs or is he just in the wind?
He seems to be more with the common people in the corner. He's sort of comforting a crying child, sort of talking to a couple of people and sort of directing them on where to go. The emir is fine. Please go to your homes. And he's sort of repeating the message, making sure it gets to those who might not have heard it. He doesn't seem to have any bodyguards around him, though.
Nicomund, still bodyguarding the emirs, just kind of wave to to Adem Ali, come over here, and just keep him near as well.
Mm-hmm. You see Emir Yakut, the very scholarly-looking fellow, puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "Thank you for guarding us. The guard should be here soon to take us to our places of residence. We must all recover, I think."
Nicomund will turn around and say, "We have faced off with the assassins before in Samarkand. We can offer help. We know a little bit. We're working on the problem."
If that is indeed true, he sort of has a considering face. You ought to talk to the city captain, the city guard captain. I'm sure they could use an extra set of eyes, quieter set of hands, if you have that. Would make the most sense.
It does. Do I have it written down? The guard captain. Yes, Sally bin Abbas.
Mm-hmm. It would also give you some sort of official seal or recognition to move and ask questions of the sort.
Excellent. I'll talk to him. Where can I find him?
I believe he went with Emir Ahmad Munesvi to lead him to his home. You see in the corner.
And after that, where can I find him?
Well, he would probably be at the barracks or the guardhouse. Could probably ask around.
I'll meet up with him there after
Seeing
this is
as
all clear.
you and your group saved his life, I do not think they would bar you entry if you wish to. Question the captain at his house. It's not far from here.
Okay, well, I'll go to his house. I just need to make sure you Emirs are protected until
As
this
you
is all
say that,
cleared.
There's like a contingent of other city guards running in and sort of accompanying the Emirs, again, circling around them, making sure they're safe.
Nicomund will turn to Adem Ali and say, perhaps we should get you home.
I think that might be a good idea, yes. As soon as we round up our other 3
I saw
friends of
them
yours.
tearing off into the distance. I don't know where they went. I can help you get home for now, and then I can try and track them down later.
We can go together. That way I would not be separated from your security, and we can find your friends. I'm sure
Okay.
they can't have gone too far.
All right, Nicomund will cautiously go with Adem Ali towards the alleyways, but assuming this is minutes after everyone's already sprinted down the way.
Yeah.
And they're already gone. So, and I'm not rushing down there. I'm casually walking, making sure everything's all right, and making sure Adem Ali doesn't get stabbed himself.
Yeah. You all carefully go up, and you see the others in the distance further down the alleyway.
Nicomund's not rushing, but he's going that direction.
Derek, do you think we can track this person?
I was gonna say I'd be looking around, like comparing the people that are in the alley, because I know someone that's invisible. I'd still be able to see their footprints. Can I make out the footprints of the person that dropped this bottle? And I'm also looking at the walls to see if there's any marks that would signify climbing equipment used to go up.
Okay, very interesting. All right, go ahead and roll me investigation, or do you want to use the same 22? Anybody want to help, etc.?
I actually was going to see if I can take the cloak, show it to Tekwani, and see if she can find a trail. She's not been trained for this,
Mm-hmm.
but she is a dog, and they have advantage on perception for scent.
Make your rolls, people. Make your rolls. Let's see.
And I go ahead and help Derek because I do have proficiency in investigation.
It's a good thing you said that.
Probably, yeah.
Tekwani got a 15 on her
Okay.
perception.
All right.
15 for
Yeah.
the investigation.
Okay. Tekwani and sorry.
With Derek's investigation, I just wanted to use a new feature. Where'd it go? Called Bend Luck. It just uses my reaction point and a sorcery point, and I can basically bane or bless any specific roll that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it into chat.
Please do.
I told it to consume, but it decided not to put it in chat.
It did
it's in
go
there.
in the chat.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay, yeah. I keep forgetting it doesn't scroll down.
I don't know why it's doing that, but it's a thing now.
It
Yeah,
was
so
doing
it's
that
there.
for me on Donnie's too.
Might
It
be the new
a-
update.
Yeah.
Oh, so that 15 is in 18.
Okay. Tekwani
If that
leads
makes
you. Mhm. It does. Tekwani leads you a certain distance out of the alleyway, sniffing, and the person clearly moved in a zigzagging pattern, ducking here and there. Before she sort of takes a left and veers right into a cart where they're selling grilled skewers of meat, and then she just sort of looks at it and looks back to you. Derek, you follow the footsteps in a similar direction, but they don't turn left towards the meat cart. You do notice climbing equipment marks, like a grappling hook, and some scuff marks of like nail or like dirt left on. Clearly somebody climbed up to a rooftop of this residential building.
I need one more level.
Can I buy a piece of meat and then lead her to where Derek is showing the marks for the climbing, so that she knows that that's what I was asking her for?
Yeah, I will say, just give me like an animal handling check, and we can count it towards her training if you want.
Okay.
This was Tekwani's training, right?
Yep.
Okay. Should rename that from Aryun's training to Tekwani's training.
Oh, come on!
Aryan
Training a
already
puppy
knows.
is training the person too.
That's true.
Okay. I just was looking at something. It's the horses that I have advantage with.
In the meantime, I will ask what the rest of you are doing as the crowd has dispersed.
11. That's bad.
Yeah, it doesn't count. You see, she sort of, again, cocks her head, a little bit confused.
That's okay. It's her first time.
Happens.
I'm sticking with Derek, and I'm trying to follow the same trail, and again keeping an eye out for any magical effects.
Okay. As you're continuing, you notice Nicomund and Ademali finally catch up to you guys as you take a pause to check these climbing marks.
How tall is this roof?
This house is 3 stories tall.
And the grapple hook the marks go all the way up, or is it like to a window?
It's hard to see from this distance. You can see it goes up like to the first floor and a little bit above, but you can't really see if the marks reach the top of the 3rd. It's a bit of a distance away.
So it goes at least to the second.
At least.
Is there a doorway nearby?
Yeah. It's closed.
Open the door.
It's locked. It's a residential house. Homie, what the fuck? Easy rattle the door, you see, hello? There's like a middle-aged woman's voice sort of coming through.
You have an assassin that's either in your house or on top of your house. I need in.
You see the unlocking sound and you see the door opens a bit. What?
Good
And,
enough. Henrik
not
is
even-
going through the crack.
Be like polite-ish, just stepping through the door, pushing her back, and being like, "There's an
Excuse you?
assassin that made an attempt on one of the emirs. He is either in your house or on your house, and I'm going to go find out. Do you have roof access?"
She points at a ladder.
Thank you.
Nicomund will just walk up and give her a butterfly carving. And just go, I'm so sorry.
She sees you tracking mud into her carpet and she goes, "You move out of
I
the city."
look down at the mud, back at her, flip her a gold coin. Because every problem is solved with money.
She turns around to the kitchen and says, "I need tea before I have to deal with this."
I'm gonna hand Nicomund my rope as he goes in. And says, if he's up there, throw a rope down. I'll be right up. But otherwise, I protect Adam now.
Okay.
Well, if Derek's gonna go up the ladder, I'm gonna go upstairs to check out the actual inside.
I am going to stay with Hakim. I do not want to be on a roof.
Okay. You sure? You sure Tekwani, Shirun can't climb the ladder?
Sharon's not with me. I left her behind.
Damn.
It's okay. I can get her up.
I mean, only because of game mechanics, a horse could actually fit. But
Yeah. Okay. As you spend a certain amount of time searching through the poor lady's house, the rooftop, once you get to the top, there are scuffle marks, you see boot prints, And then after a little bit of time, the trail runs cold. Very difficult to track
direction is
across
the trail?
buildings.
Which direction is
Okay.
it going?
Let's point it into a map, shall we? So I can give you a general idea.
I think on the way back, Aryun's like, wow, that was quite exciting. That was a lot of extra stuff to do today. And, dead person wasn't dead. Well, the one was dead, but then the one that was gonna die didn't die because I gave him a potion, and then he was like, should have been bleeding more, and that was a heart shot, and everybody needs to wear something over their hearts right now because they can hit your heart, and that's like an insta-death.
Poor girl's having a breakdown. Okay, so this is where the assassination was done. If you, I would say, like, follow it down into some houses, like maybe into here is where you would have climbed up to the rooftop and seen. You notice that they would have escaped generally in the direction of the bridge. Like, they jumped across a couple of rooftops. If you keep tracking and keep following, after a while the trail does run cold. The person, whoever they are, eventually seems experienced enough to lose even the best.
So we pretty much lose them on the trail of the bridge where it gets muddled with all the other crowd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I remember we asked if the city has orphanages, but I don't know if we ever learned where.
You
We
do
never went to
know
them.
No?
that they have orphanages, but you haven't gone to it just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever find out generally where, or is it we just know that they are
Sure.
there?
I mean, if you ask Goddamn, he can tell you.
Well, I'm up on the house, but as we come down, I'll ask Adem Ali where the orphanages are.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
After we find out where the orphanages are, can we have our break?
We certainly can.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it here. You find it's somewhere near the Sultan Gala, near the observatory, so this part of the city.
Okay.
Your
Over here.
thing is covered by the
Yep.
fog.
I will uncover it in a second.
The Sultan Gala is like just to the left and
To the
I
top.
know.
southwest of the bridge.
Alrighty. And with your discovery of the local orphanage, I think we shall do a little breaky break as you sort of reconnoiter, even. Don't know what
Connoiter?
either of those words mean, but reconvene.
Reconvene means to come back and get back together.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So you reconvene.
Connoiter is a different one. But I'm
We'll have
pretty
to
sure
figure out what
it's
that
like
means.
similar to
Well-
being in a group.
I got an idea. Google it and let us all know when we get back from this break.
Great
Let us know
idea. Let's
when
take a
we
little break.
reconvene.
Yes. We will find.
Welcome back, everybody.
Woo. Hello, hello.
Welcome in. All right. Getting back into it, you guys are standing at the Sultan's Bridge. You do know of an orphanage down in the south of the western part of the city. Here, where it says orphanage.
Okay.
I would have grabbed Shirun again.
Okay, she's with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And ain't nobody getting close to that horse. She's a bitch.
as we walked past the Bazaar Merv,
Mm-hmm.
is it still active or does the city shut down?
Doesn't seem shut down. There's quiet. There's lots of people talking, whispering, being suspicious. Again, you've seen a similar fear sort of take over in the previous city in Samarkand when the plague started spreading. And it's the same feeling once again. Same sensation.
Got it. So I'll relay the information about me protecting the emirs, and they mentioned meeting up with the guard captain, Sally bin Abbas. And
They would have pointed out the mansion where Ahmad Munezvi was, if you want to ever talk to him, etc. Should you choose to do so. Would have been in that corner of the city.
And the guard barracks were where?
I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna put it up in the thing. It's also close to the Shah's Gate in
Okay.
general.
So Nicomund will say to the group, later I think we should talk to the guard captain. They might hire us or at least give us papers that make us unofficial investigators for the city or something.
Probably something we should do sooner rather than later.
I spoke to a friend of mine in guard, and he might vouch for us as well.
So we're all assuming the orphanage is the assassin's hideout? I mean, it was kind of going this direction.
I think it would be dumb to assume it, because that makes an ass out of us, if it's wrong. But we should probably talk to the guards, get our paperwork before going to the orphanage to check. Otherwise, they don't have to listen to us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so we're right by the Bazaar Merv right now. We haven't really gone deep into the west part of the city.
There's areas that are unexplored, yeah.
All right, well, I said, well, if we're headed back to the east, I've got some business in the Bazaar I've got to do right now.
Okay.
I just need Fenric's help. And then we'll meet up with you in a few minutes. We'll catch up if we can.
Can wait here at the bridge for whenever they come back.
Yeah, they can wait.
The issue I have with going to the guards to get paperwork is that if we're looking to catch the guy that made the assassination attempt, the longer we take for it, the more distance. He might not be sticking around. He might have just stopped there, wherever his hideout is, if it is at the orphanage, and then he plans to get out of the city. Or
It is a valid point, but if our only basis that we have is it could possibly be the orphanage. Unfortunately, we still have the entire half of the city where he could be.
Well, Fenric's the only person who saw him, right?
I caught glimpses.
Would you be able to draw his face so that we could put up wanted posters?
How much of his face did I see? I saw uncovered for like a second before he messed up.
They were turning a little bit away from you, so like 3/4, half of it.
Okay.
So on to the orphanage or back to the guards captain? What are we doing?
We could go to the orphanage and see, and then always come back with paperwork.
Okay.
Well,
let's do that.
I don't expect them to be a pile of corpses like they were in the summer. And even if it is the assassins, they will have some sort of plan. So we'll need to have some sort of idea of how to get inside and be able to take a look around.
We could lie.
Ready?
We always lie.
I'm not good at lying, but Derek is.
I never lie.
Sure.
He
Hakeem.
just bends the truth artfully.
Hakeem, you're very quiet. What's going through your head?
Hakeem is very weary. Ooh, thank you for the raid quest accepted.
Thank you for the raid.
Welcome on in.
You just missed someone getting assassinated with a body in the town square, and then another person attempting to get assassinated. It was wild. Now they're trying to solve the mystery. You can put the clues in front of the party. They just won't see them. It's all.
Where are you?
Also, we've started a charity event. Raising money for insert charity.
Extra life. Extra life.
Different donation tiers give you different bonuses, which we are running the charity until Halloween. Including Halloween, we're doing a one-shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you donate up until then, you can choose to have your bonus applied to the game that we're playing, or save it for the Halloween event.
The Halloween one-shot. More details are on our Discord, so feel free to check them out. We'll mention it once again at the end of stream. But until then, stick with us. Back to Hakeem.
And by the way, just 5 seconds. Reconnoiter means to make a military observation of a region.
So I was tangential to the truth. Anyways. A little bit.
Right.
It was in the ballpark. It was in the ballpark.
See, that was not the word that I heard. So...
What did you hear? I don't want to know. Back to the story. Hakeem.
Hakeem is sitting here thinking. He's very wary about barging into an orphanage the day of an attack in the city when everybody was encouraged to go home without any official capacity.
What could that be?
And he's going to look at everybody and just say, are we going to continue to make the same mistakes over and over? Or are we going to learn to investigate these things properly? We need to get official permission. There was an attack today. If we just go start barging in and asking questions without their help, we will be hunted down.
No one said anything about barging.
And I'm not going to wait for a response. I'm going to start marching my way off towards the guardhouse.
Oh, look at that. He's walking away again like a little bitch.
You guys are hilarious. Out of character.
He walked away from the fight.
Out of character, you guys are hilarious. I love it. I'm gonna follow Hakeem, because my first instinct was to go to the guards anyway.
Your token's on the map. Feel free to walk.
Nicomund's going with
Barracks up here.
Derek.
Is Derek heading to the orphanage?
No, once they start walking away, I just... You guys go do what you need to do. I'll be here.
Well, we're here. Let's go to the orphanage. We can...
No, you need to go to the bazaar. Go do your thing in the bazaar. I'll be here.
The thing in the bazaar isn't as important as finding out if
Just
this
go.
Yes,
fine.
but
I'm
now
not
that
going
Hakeem
in
and Hakeem-
with what we've seen with the assassins. I'm not going in without everybody.
Okay. All right, Fenric, I need your help real quick.
Insight check, but I'm not there.
Don't worry.
Easy enough. I could stop by the bazaar as well. What do you
Fenric, when we were dealing in the bazaar, did you see any artists, any painters, or anything like that?
Can I make a history check?
You certainly can.
This is going to be great with my whopping +2.
Well,
You're helping, so you can
Yeah.
take advantage if you want.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll on your own, or have
Okay.
me
Up
roll
to you.
again. I got a 15,
I'm rolling.
but I only have a +2. So if you have a higher, I would just rolling.
I have a -1, and I also got a 15.
The two of you are two peas in a pod, and you both remember at the exact same time. Other than a few street artists, there is one, like, not a huge stall, it's more like a temporary setup, but it is a place where there is an artist of decent renown where he does portraits of noblemen, portraits of anybody passing by, horses, ponies, the like.
Yeah, just by commission.
Okay. Nicomund will say to Fenric, "All right, you stay out here, cover me. It's going to be private. It should be pretty quick, and we'll see how it goes." But Nicomund's going to head in by himself, and
Okay.
Nicomund would like to go private, away from everyone else. You can send the stream after us if that'll work,
I
so the stream can see it.
Private.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Secrets.
Okay.
All right, Booty. I'll put you into Whispers chat.
Booty is already deafened himself, so just drag him over.
Great. Okay. Okay, Nicomund. What's poppin'?
All right, when Nicomund walks in, and he's gonna see if the artist is there, see if he's available.
Mhm.
Say, I have heard so many great things about you. I have a commission for you, and it's a funny payment, but so what I have is this, and Nicomund's gonna take out the statue of Selkie, Ariun's baby horse.
Mhm.
And it's just a carved wood statue. They say, Nicomund said to ask the artist, what I want is I want you to paint this horse actual colors, and I'll describe the horse as best as I can. The colors, the color of the mane, the
coat and
the
everything?
fur,
Mhm.
yeah. Paint it exactly like that, like this, and then the payment's going to be a little bit weird if you'll take it. Nicomund will take out a Shiriun horse statue.
Uh-huh.
And he'll say, the payment is this. You can have this horse statue, and you can paint it exactly like, and I'll describe what Shiriun looked like. And I'll say, you can have this horse statue, you paint it, it's yours, you can then sell it, and that would be the commission.
Well, that certainly is an interesting opportunity. I've been looking for something to jog my inspiration. I guess it'll be different from painting a canvas. I can try. Sculptures are not my expertise.
Well, from all these paintings, I think it'll turn out great. Where I'm from, we don't have anything near this fancy. Or we occasionally do, but we don't actually make it.
Well, it'll take me a little bit of time, at least a day or two. If that's all right. You'll
Perfect.
come back here to pick it up?
Yes. So you're saying 2 days, I'll come back and pick it up.
Yep. Let me just write that down in my notes.
Let me write that down. 2 days, pick up horse.
2 days, aka 7th of Feb. Okay. All right. He says, pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you so much. And
Sure,
Nicomund's
shakes your
gonna,
hand.
yep, shakes his hand and is going to walk out and join everyone back again.
All right.
The boots? The boots,
Welcome
boots?
back.
We're back. All right.
Almost. Hello, boots?
Okay.
Ready to good to go?
Yep,
So that
we're
is
good to go.
Nicomund. All right.
Did you make a Santa Claus painting?
We're
No.
making bets if it was a Santa Claus portrait.
It was
No,
Mrs.
it
Claus
wasn't.
portrait. French
Very
style.
spicy. Very, very spicy.
Waiting to find the dagger in my back and find out Santa Claus is actually an assassin.
All right.
All sorts of
Nicomund-
things happen around here.
Nicomund joins Fenric and say, okay, 2 days. And let's head out and join the rest of the party.
And then, while we're doing this, is there enough time to, since we're already in the bazaar, to look for more clues about where a blood well vial might be and continue my search?
You certainly can. In fact, you can do it with advantage if you want Nicomund's help.
Yeah. Yes,
Sure,
please.
I'll help.
Yeah.
What are you
I
looking
forget
for?
what we're doing.
A blood
this,
well.
Blood well vial.
Vial. V's and W's, man. Fucking annoying.
We heard
Yeah.
in Germany, right?
Investigation check?
Yeah. Yes. It's like learning another language, and I keep doing the grammar in English too, because it affects. So it's horrible.
I learned more about English grammar learning German than I did in English class.
Yeah. English was just, I don't need to learn this. I already know how it works. Never question it. Okay.
With advantage, that's a 16.
Okay. With a 16, you make it into a shop. It's interesting. The clues sort of lead you to a cartography shop, like a shop with maps and stuff.
I'm sorry,
Derek
I missed
has
the
been
joke.
there.
That went over my head.
Derek was there already.
Derek has been there before.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny.
No.
You see a sort of bespectacled man sort of pop up from behind. Hello, how can I help you? Welcome to Yasin's shop.
Hello, my friend. I happen to be looking for a little trinket. I've heard that I've heard tell that it's very helpful in most situations.
You're a bit soft, buddy. Could you turn up just a little bit?
Hello, my friend. Is that better? Good. Hello, my friend. I heard tell, and I'm gonna get closer to the man, like the other side of the counter, and I'm not gonna be like shouting and making sure that there's, not being obvious about this.
Naturally.
I've heard tell, I'm trying to find a little magical trinket, something to help out with little interactions and things, called a blood well vial, and from everything I've been able to find, it brought me here.
A vial in a bookstore. Well, map store, cartographer. That's who I am. My name is Yasin, by the way. Nice to meet you. And you are?
Nice to meet you, my friend. I am Fenric.
I see.
You cannot judge a book by the cover.
Indeed, you
What the-
cannot.
What any good merchant would not have his own stock?
You see, he sort of has a dry chuckle, and there's something about him. There's an air that hangs around him, almost illusionary, that makes you a little bit more comfortable to talk to him, because clearly he's not as humanoid as he might appear at first glance. Speaking of books.
Yes, and I am still concentrating on Sight of Gaib. I haven't dropped it.
He says, come. I know exactly what you're looking for. It will cost you, though. These
Of course,
things.
my friend. Any good thing, any good product costs money.
He sort of
There's
leads
no
you
need
into
to
his.
sell services for cheap.
He sort of pushes past like a heavily beaded curtain, leads you into a secret part of the shop that's sort of bigger. And there you see magical trinkets of all kinds, maps in the corner. He says, I had a specific order for another young gentleman recently, but for you, he sort of pops down and plucks out a little dusty vial held inside a very nice wooden simple box with like purple cushioning. And it's just nestled in there. No, this will, like I said, cost you, but we can negotiate, of course.
Yeah, and as we walk into the room that you said was bigger, I'm like, he's bigger on the inside.
I appreciate that. Just for that, the price is gonna go down. I love that show. Okay, let's see how much it will cost. In the meantime, Nicomund, are you in there with him?
No, Nicomund's gonna stand outside.
Okay. Well. Let's see. It's gonna be. How much are you willing to offer? In terms of negotiation, is what he's going to start with.
That is the fun of any good, negotiation. There is always room to haggle. But let us say I can start off with 150.
150 is way too low, my friend. This item is worth at least 300 gold, and on the black market, much more. Given, well, you know our situation.
Yes, and if I remember right, this gentleman is on the shorter side, the shorter stature. And is he like my height or
halfling size? Halfling size, possibly.
Come now, my friend. Of course, it is worth the money, but I do have to look for something myself. I can't take this at full cost.
No, it would not do. It wouldn't be hospitable. 250. It is reasonable, yes?
It is close, but I think I can come up to 175 because, unfortunately, it is, you know how it is around these parts. It's very difficult for people of our persuasion to make an honest living.
Alas, I must make an honest living myself. I am afraid I can go no lower.
Alright, can I believe I always lose track of my features.
Let's see.
I think you have an ability to roll.
Well, I've got a couple things for trading. My background makes local salesmen inclined to give me a discount, and I know people are trying to deceive me. I was trying to remember if I had one that gave me advantage on, like, bargaining.
You have proficiency. No advantage, though, the skill set.
That must be something else I was looking at that I might not have yet then.
I'll tell you what.
That I can remember off the top of my head.
Using your discount feature, roll me a percentile die. The 100. D100.
Okay. Yep. That is a 34. Not very good.
Let me do some math real quick.
Can I use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on that?
Sure.
It is a 62.
Okay. So if you cast a sorcerer's spell slot after this, you will have to do wild magic search. Keep that in mind. He sort of strokes his beard. Ah, kid, you remind me of myself when I was young. Tell you what. 200. Not a dime less.
Dime? What is a dime?
Not a gold piece less.
I reach out and shake his hand. That sounds like a good deal. Thank you, my
Alrighty. Blood well vial is yours.
The nice thing, it is nice right now, and if I make it to level 8, it will be very nice.
And I will count this as a little bit of experience for you as well. Securing
Okay.
magical trinkets. Back to Derek. What's going on with you, buddy?
Just standing at the bridge, waiting for everyone to go do their thing.
Jeez, alright. Back to Arian and Hakeem.
Making my way briskly to the guards' quarters, the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Making my way.
Making my way. And when I get there, do I see Rasim?
Not at first glance. They don't exactly gonna let you in right away.
I just meant like as I'm approaching and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know if he'd be outside or not.
You wouldn't see him at first glance.
Okay.
Not outside, hanging around. There's others.
Hello, guard. Hello.
Hello.
I am Hakim. This is Adiun. We are of the Oasis Road Caravaneers.
Okay.
We assisted
supposed to
in
do with that?
protecting the emirs earlier in the unfortunate incident. And
Oh,
Rasim would also vouch that we are helpful and are here to see about assisting in official capacity.
oh. You, the ones with the horse rampaging through the crowd of people.
Well, I mean, it was either that or I let him die, so
Oh, well, that's true. Made for a good show, I guess.
yes.
Well, the city guard captain is the only one who can give you official documents like that, and right now he's busy tied up at the mansion.
Oh shit, I forgot that's where he went.
I was
It is just over that way, correct? And I'm going to point
Down the
south.
street, hard to
Alright.
miss.
Thank
Big
you.
fucking
And I'm going
building.
to start jogging. Not sprinting, because I don't think Ariun could catch up without her horse. So,
well, no, I'm
jogging.
on my horse.
Oh, you're on your horse? Cool, we're sprinting.
I'm like cantering beside you, just like, yeah, okay, this is fun. I'm enjoying this.
You get strange looks all the way.
What's her movement speed, Shirun?
60.
Yeah, she can keep up with me when I'm dashing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
just
arrogance.
Like, do-do.
I move it. If I dash step of the wind, dash, I can move 135 feet.
Okay. Well, Twinkle
not
Toes and
Booking it.
That's what you think. This is a workout, baby.
I am loping behind, just like shaking my head.
as it should. You eventually make your way down the street to the mansion of Abad Manesvi. You see there's very well-armed, like fully plate male soldiers with like giant axes standing outside the front door, people on guard, clearly full security.
Hello! Hello, we are here to help. I wish
State
one
your
of
name
the-
and business.
We need
No.
to talk to the guard captain. We were the ones that helped with the attack. We want to help in official capacity.
What is your name?
I am Aryan Shar of Clan Batar. This is Hakim. The Slavic
Do you have
sword.
anybody that can vouch for you before we let you into the house?
The captain of the guard was there and saw us assisting, as well as Rasim, the old man in the
Team is
city
not
guard.
here, but we will get Captain. You will wait here with a bus.
With lump bus?
Literally, he was right beside me when I
A bus.
saved
A
the
bus.
dude. So a bus.
He has a heavy accent. Let him live. He sort of goes up, returns with the guard captain, who sort of looks at you. You again.
Yes.
What are you here for?
We want to be able to help find these assassins and help with that, and we need official paperwork to be able to do that kind of thing.
All right, come in.
Lovely.
We must talk inside.
Usually,
As you
me
sort of-
talking doesn't work. This is nice.
As you sort of enter this very nice sort of mansion that belongs to Ahmad Benesvi, there's like a very nice garden that's blooming, very green, very vibrant. There is a pond and an arbor with inlaid gold and silver that's gorgeous. And like the house has certain elements of gold all around it that's sort of catching the sunlight as it is like early afternoon now. The two armed men with their helmets and their fully metallic armor, which is like a rare sight to see clearly, are just like following behind the two of you, meant to be sort of intimidating, meant to be sort of keeping the house safe and all that. This Emir is rich. There's carvings, small illustrations that are gorgeous on the walls, silk carpets all the way. And you see Salih leads you into what looks like the bedchambers of Ahmad Benesvi, where he's sitting down, and there's like a doctor that's sort of tending to him.
Mr. Munesvi? Emir?
Ah, you guys again. You have arrived. There's fairly fewer of you.
Yeah, some of the
Miss-
others are working on leads, but we wanted to get the permission.
Indeed. Although I think Sully might have a few questions for you. I was about to send out a message to hire you to investigate along with the city guard, but he had some, reservations.
That's okay.
Captain, if you please. You see sort of Sully sort of like strains his uniform. Well, yes. Not that I doubt your intentions, but certain activities have been happening, and you have been popping up rather pointedly around a lot of them. Just wanted to ask questions. You guys have come from which city?
Well, the last
Previous
city we
cities?
were at was Samarkand. Samarkand. And
And
we got
did
permission from... They were under lockdown, and we got permission from the governor to leave because we are special people.
You seem very important people to have connections like that. Do you have many of these kinds of friends across the cities? Among the emirs, among... Well, you're such a well-connected group.
I don't know how to answer that.
Usually it's with a yes or no.
Oh,
Do you have many friends in high places? You seem...
we have some. Depends on where you go, really. I mean, in Samarkand, we were good with the governor because I'm... And they are also.
Mhm.
And then we came here and we saved some people. Took out an assassin. Then saved Emir here.
Mm-hmm. An assassin at night and a mirror in the morning. You're doing rather a lot of work.
Freaky. I mean, I'm a fighter, and he's a fighter, so we kind of just did what was natural. Hakeem, you are more than welcome to talk at any time now.
You're doing good job explaining.
Okay.
Maybe just a general charisma, persuasion, or deception. Up to you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Just to see what the vibes are.
I mean, I'm currently not trying to intimidate or anything, so we will go with persuasion. And that would be a 9, which is kind of in line with how I'm speaking.
Yeah. You see he sort of keeps nodding and he's got sort of like slightly pained expression as he's just watching you stumble through all these words. He says, right, last question. Do you have enemies that have followed you? Maybe you know somebody who has traveled with you, or danger that's going on?
Not that I know of, but we had, well, I mean, that's a whole other story, isn't it? We had we had found a dissenter of the assassins, and then we were able to take him out because he was a really bad person. But then we found out that they had a bunch of people come in here, so we came to help.
We were,
Right.
there was the disease being spread in
Like,
Samarkand
yes.
it was being spread by Hashashin.
A plague spread by Hashashin?
Ah,
That's
they poisoned
Magical in nature.
the city.
of the Gaib, a magical disease spread by Hashashin. Right, I must make some queries of my own, I think.
I really should keep my mouth shut.
You think maybe they're trying to do that here as well?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well, wasn't it the alchemist dude that was doing it and he didn't like the assassins?
The alchemist was former assassin, but they had separating of ways due to disagreements in how to handle things.
Do you think maybe the attention that you draw from killing the assassin's enemy followed you here?
It was
They
not
had a
first
plan to come
time
here.
I've killed assassin. It was first time as group we did. I do not think they knew we were here until we announced our presence.
They had a plan to come here before we got involved. As far as we can tell.
Right. I must question. I must find some more information, then I'll ask you more questions, but I would appreciate your help in solving these, since it seems like you aren't the perpetrators at the very least. And your skills are valuable if you're strong enough to fight Hashashin, I guess.
Sorry.
Anyways, Emir Ahmad has things that he wishes to discuss. He sort of steps at the side to let you two go ahead. And you see Ahmad, who is clearly reclining in a divan, sort of looking refreshed, a little bit healthier. He has a couple of bandages over, like, a bloody... Some of it is bloody in the center.
You have good doctor. Do you mind if I double check his work?
You doubt his skills?
I don't doubt his skills. I am confident in mine.
It's an interesting distinction.
If it is all right with you, I would rather keep what remains of my dignity. You have already seen me fall to an assassin's blade so far.
They are known to use poison. I just wanted to double check.
Ah, well, in that case, my physician has checked. He is well renowned in certain poisons. I mean, but if you insist. If you must.
I do just... I'll be kind and just give him a casual glance over. I'm not going to probe too much. Just double check, no dilated veins or pupils or anything for signs of poison.
Okay. Give me your medicine.
It'd be really funny if I rolled bad. 21.
Yep, it doesn't look like there's any side effects, no poison, no lingering. In fact, he looks fairly healthy aside from the bloody bandage. As far as you can tell.
It was lucky you had that mirror.
It was the will of the god, as it must be, and he sort of puts that cracked mirror in front of you. It has saved my life.
Do
and right
I
next to it puts the blade that struck him.
Do I get the feeling that this is a little bit more rehearsed of a response? Like, is he trying to play off like not dying was planned? Like, hitting that mirror was planned?
You can roll insight, I guess, would be...
Can I roll also?
20. 30.
Yeah, you can.
So, nope, not saying that.
That would be a 19.
Okay.
I'm
When
surprised.
Aryun was talking to the captain, he was sitting in his corner sipping his tea. And there was something that you noticed but didn't really quite settle until you started talking to him. And it's like, he seemed a little bit worried when Hashashin were brought up by you and by Aryun. He certainly seems worried about them.
Okay.
As for rehearsed, hard to put a finger on it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to go off of camera. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'll still
Go
keep
for
my
it.
headphones on.
Yeah, no worries.
I am sorry to take up so much of your time, but do you have official stamp or something, that symbol that we can carry that we are assisting?
I will send my personal guard, Kutlabars. He can help you. In fact, is there questions you wish to ask? Maybe enemies in the city?
Do you have any
Should
enemies?
consider. Well, I mean, as a man such as myself, it would be weird if I didn't. One of my enemies I fear are he sort of looks a little bit worryingly to Aryan, the Mongolians. They seek to weaken the defense of Merv. In fact, there's this rather renowned mercenary in the city, Ibars. But then there's also use of Tegin in El Pars, with emirs within the city themselves. But I don't suspect them as much. They are also targets, and he sort of puts like a leather bloodstained letter on the table, as you can see here. From what we recovered, a list of targets or something.
Can read the letter.
Mm-hmm. What you see is a little like this.
Oh, fuck. It's a timeline? They're gonna terrorize people with a fucking timeline?
And just because it's a good time to drop this, I got a little festival tracker, guys. Isn't it cute? Wait, I don't know if you
Got
can
no
even see it.
visibility.
Hold on.
Oh god, the assassin's got me, it's black.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first.
Oh, that's terrible.
Isn't it pretty? I put a lot of effort into this.
You're terrible.
Festival of Blood.
It's a festival tracker, guys. That there's 8 to 10 days, long festival. some days already over. But yeah. Thanks, Mama. It is beautiful.
So they don't even tell you like the day, just the time, right?
Yep. Just says morning, noon, afternoon, evening.
You put that in our
As you look
Discord?
through the wrist. Yeah, of course. Right away, good sir. In the meantime, well, you have that in front of you. Thank you for the hydrate, Mama. What do you want to do?
I appreciate your personal guard, but is there a way that we could operate under less public eye?
Well, if you insist, I can write you a letter of a certain letter. Yeah, I have a stamp. I will have a servant get to it immediately.
Thank you, Vec Wild, for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, hello.
Hey, welcome in.
A second raid? Goodness. Guys, you won't... Okay, Raiders, look, this is a festival tracker that I'm really proud of. They're in the middle of a really festive period, and today they just found the dead body of a really important person nailed in a town square. That's this guy right here, Kitty. And then a second person had an assassination attack attempted on them, literally in front of the dead body of the other guy. Party managed to rescue them, so now there's 2 on the list. It's a long list. I'm excited.
Also, we are currently doing a charity raising event from now until Halloween. So if you are looking to help someone insert charity.
Mm-hmm. So
Extra
we
Life.
have Extra
Thank
Life
you.
is the charity that we're supporting from here all the way until the 29th of October. We're raising, our goal is about $250 in aid of the Seattle Children's Hospital. And there's also little benefits that you can get. All the information is in our Discord, so feel free to follow. And I think someone will drop a link in chat as well. But thank you for the raid. Back to you, Hakeem. You have certain evidence pieces, and as Ahmad Benazvi is writing his writ of permission, and Saleh bin Abbas, the city captain guard, is standing at the side. Aryan, if there's anything you want to do, everybody else, you want to hop in with stuff that you have ideas for, wherever you are.
So Aryan is just gonna stay with Hakeem and then meet up with everybody once they have their, kind of writ. But I'm gonna bounce because I'm in a lot of pain.
Go for it.
So
Take care of yourself, homie.
perfect. Have a good night.
Bye.
Captain Sully,
Yes?
are there any important names in the city that have been left off this list?
Well, not at first glance. I mean, most of the emirs, the richest men, most influential, are on this list. In fact, yeah. I mean, Adem Ali, I guess, but he is not nearly as influential. He's more of a foreigner, recently come here. You think someone not on the list might have orchestrated this?
It is possible. If somebody stood out, it gives us somewhere to look other than the few leads we have. Do you know anything about orphanage?
Orphanage? What does the orphanage have to do with this?
In Samarkand, they used orphanage to train up future assassins.
That is horrible. No, I mean, our orphanage is fairly well renowned. But, I mean, if you wish to go check, what would the assassin orphanage even look like?
It would look like orphanage with secret places attached.
Well, I know not of this.
It is okay.
Goddamn
I
it.
was just curious if you knew any strange people that hung out there.
Near the orphanage? No, people don't usually go there unless they're looking to adopt or drop a child off.
We are
Do
also.
you know many people that just hang out at orphanages?
No, I don't know where that no came from, but like
No!
no.
Honestly, it sounded like the machine.
Oh, yep. It was just a random thought. Ademali is good friend. He's also helping us, so if you could oversee a few guards over that way to protect him.
Does Adem not have his own security? I thought he
He
was
does,
fairly well protected.
but a little extra for a friend of a friend.
I will send some. Well, we'll probably thinned out, but I will see what I can do. You like that nice red X there?
No, I don't.
But it's so pretty.
Are there any other strangers to town like us? Some people that stick out?
With the festival, there's more strangers than there are friendly faces, my friend.
Just didn't know if anybody, caught your eye.
Besides you, fellows?
Oh, thank you. I know I am quite beautiful, but no, I meant...
I'm talking about the assassin and the winning all the competitions and that snazzy outfit that you had on the other day. All leather. That's a bold choice.
It really started to stick to the skin by the end of the day.
And clearly. Well, the only lead I have so far is this Ibars fellow, as suggested by Ahmad Munesvi. But any of the other emirs, if they have turned traitor to the city, it is not uncommon. Mirif is a city of traders. Money is how we deal with everything. If they have given up the other emirs in perhaps working with the Mongolians, working with the raiders, possibilities are there, which is why I'll need you to help narrow them down.
Do you know anybody that sells rare inks?
My friend, your questions come out of left field. Quite often. What would the ink have anything to do
I
with
think
that?
Ariune has the feather.
Mm-hmm.
I would get her to produce the feather. This purple is very rare.
Oh.
I was wondering if you knew anybody who traded in such inks in the city.
I could put a few feelers out, but I've never seen this ever before. Have you tried the black market? They don't really appreciate us storming in there. They hide lots of stuff. Fuck you, Az. It's the field over on the left,
anything.
obviously. Oh, you're all horrible. Okay. If you need military might, I can lend you a contingent of guards, should you wish to raid anywhere, but a subtle force might be better.
That is good. If we find a big stronghold of scary men, we will secure the perimeter and wait for your assistance. And then I'll wink. Because I've seen people wink when they talk code, and I don't know what code we're talking, but...
This solid, straight-laced fellow just seems to, get confused when you wink, because he was, fully into his serious, okay, we will send a contingent. Why are you winking at me?
You know.
Right.
I don't normally do the talking.
I can tell. What happened to the rest of you? There's a big group? Yes, you're
best to
Caravaneers.
divide efforts immediately after. Spread out, cover entire city, leave no stone unturned. We were sent to inform you of our decision to assist.
You see Ahmed Mnesvi sort of shuffles over to you, limping. And here is your writ. Should any question, it is sealed with my insignia, so you may show them this.
Thank you. I will take good care of it, and I will look for a pocket in my dusty robes.
I wish you the best of luck.
We will get this taken care of. I must go catch up with my friends. I will take off back towards the bridge.
Okay, back to the studio.
Running. It's a workout.
Arian casually cantering on her horse as you run.
What is it? Rule number 2? Cardio!
Look, I told you, I wake up and run 10 miles every morning. There's a reason.
As you run back, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, run. Uh, 16.
After you run and sort of reach the midpoint, I mean, you're feeling a little bit tired, but nothing unusual. You had a long day yesterday. There's a sort of strange tingle around your crossbow bolt wound that you took from the Hashashin yesterday. We just sort of pay it no mind. Keep running.
Cool. Keep running and head to catch up to Derek.
Okay. Derek's still waiting there.
Stand at the bridge. One thing I was thinking of, though, is... like, because I've seen a map of the city, so I know, like, the western side of the city's all oh, there is a gate out front. The north, never mind. I'd just be kind of watching to see if there's anyone that stands out. Again, moving like they shouldn't move through a crowd.
Okay.
Mostly just people watching.
It's really high DC, but go ahead. I mean, you're literally people watching in the middle of a citywide festival.
Yeah. And I think me and Nicomund would definitely be back by that point.
Alright, y'all are back on the way. Conveniently, all of you gather on the bridge around the same time.
I don't see shit.
There's a lot of fucking people. A lot of them moving weirdly, a lot of them whispering to each other. Could be the fact that 2 people almost got killed. One did get killed, but almost got killed within a very short amount of time. Or they could be assassins. You never really know. You're all back at the bridge?
Yeah, waiting there,
Okay.
and then as I see Hakeem coming through the crowd. I just look over at him once he's close and be like, "Did you get what you were looking for?"
Ah, here is writ of permission.
I take it, stuff it in a pocket.
You're the talker if anything happens.
I'm not going to use it. Let's think about it for a sec. Assassins are going after the elite in this city, and we're trying to investigate and find them out. If the orphanage is a front for the assassins, and we walk in waving a piece of paper saying, "We're here with authority from the city," do you think that makes it easier or harder for us?
So what is your plan?
We're here to buy a kid.
Perfect.
It seems
I
like
like
a reasonable idea.
it.
Oh no. Well, if guard comes wondering who strange people are that got flagged down, we can show them that and you can talk.
Good, let's go. I just turn and start walking towards the orphanage.
Welcome to the session where we have a new party goblin, the form of a small child.
I don't think you know how orphanages work, but okay. You walk.
Do you know how an orphanage works in the 13th century?
Is that not how it works?
It's a little bit how it
Because
works, but
I
that's
don't
a really rough way of putting it.
I don't
I don't
think
appreciate
they're really
that.
big on the whole like bureaucracy side of things.
Of course not.
I honestly
There's no
think it's
child
closer
welfare
to you're
assistance.
here to buy a child.
Don't put it like that. God damn it. I'm trying to run a respectable campaign here.
Never.
Nah, that's not allowed. No.
Respectful went out the window a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I got a bad
Exhausting.
feeling about this.
Why? As you walk up to the orphanage, it's a regular wooden building. It's seen better days. Some of the paint's peeling. Doesn't look like the most well-built, most secure place to have a whole bunch of kids that have had a shit lot in life. But there's a sorry excuse of a garden around the outside, a little vegetable garden thing going on. A little nice stone path leading up.
How does it compare to the orphanage in Samarkand?
The orphanage in Samarkand had seen better days several years ago. It was abandoned. Ish. Well, it's been abandoned for a little bit of time. There's no bloodstains here. No, there's people moving about. You can see and hear.
Bigger,
Laughter,
smaller,
children.
nicer.
A little bit bigger. Tad bit nicer. But not by
Is
much.
there a well out front like there was in Samarkand?
No.
Good idea. I was thinking the same thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The river!
So, we stopped kind of like across the street.
Mhm.
Dust myself off, slick the hair back. It's like it's all about presentation. And just walk up to the door. No, just
Okay.
gotta get a little Haktua going in there.
Derek says it's all about presentation, and I dip around into a alleyway and change into the costume he made me, and then step back out.
Oh, no.
Not that kind of presentation.
Please, God, no.
To all of our lovely viewers who may not know about this, this is a pink tassel, white, bright leather, Macho Man Randy Savage outfit we got going on.
Why do you
The
hate
Macho
me?
Man Randy Savage thing is not just like this is the closest thing. I made him a fighting costume for like a fighting event that he was in, and I literally pulled up a picture of Macho Man Randy Savage and said, "I make him this."
Hot Barbie pink. Yep.
It was
And
glorious.
you're wearing this to the orphanage.
Derek said it's about presentation.
You have fancy. I've seen you wear fancy clothes.
But what is fancier than clothes made especially by the
Honestly,
Venetian
what
tailor?
makes more sense is to wear what you were wearing before, and go under the guise of you are here as my entourage or my security or something like that. Not, I'm the guy that's been taunting the assassins
Oh,
publicly.
good point. I will go change real quick. So I will go back around the corner and put on.
He's like, hey, we just came to the city and then people started dying. Let's go to the orphanage in this really blatant pink outfit that I used to taunt the assassins. I'm sure they won't take this any other way. They just killed someone nearby our house overnight,
Guys,
and then another person.
it would be a really good way to find out if the assassins are here.
Or a really good way to give them another target.
To kill you
And
coming
then-
through the door.
And then
Were
we
you
roll up
wearing-
new characters because that's what they call it is the entire household of assassins fucking bum rushes us.
All right, I will change.
Yeah, with that purple worm venom or crap. Oh god, that
I will
was
change
terrible.
into my fancy clothes and then wear my yatagan and my daggers, which are usually tucked into my robes, are on full display since I'm going as a bodyguard.
Okay.
Just to double check, were you wearing the Macho Man Randy Savage when we got attacked last night? By the bard. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I have one yes and one no. I don't know.
I
who to believe.
didn't change after the festival.
He had a sensor bar the entire time in the narrative.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up and knock on the door.
There's like a kind matronly woman who sort of opens the door, who's been looking like you saw her look through the window at you guys just sort of standing there. And then a guy changing clothes and coming back. And then she sort of said, "Can I help you?" As she opens their door.
Yes, this might seem a little odd. I understand this is a house for kids who have had a rough life.
Yes.
I'm here to help.
In what way?
Well, here's the odd part. I'm currently journeying back to my home, and my wife and I have had a hard time creating an heir, I guess you could say. And she's heard of the suffering of people further to the east, and wanted me to see if there were any orphans I could bring home. We want to give someone a family.
That would be the first time I've heard that request. All right, and the rest
Just
of
wait,
them
it'll become
are...
a lot more popular in a few centuries. I know it.
Mhm. Oh god. Oh god. Stop it. Nobody said it wasn't popular before. Just got a lot
You
more.
know,
Anyways.
yeah, it just needs to snowball a little bit.
Anywho. Focus.
I'm
And
not
the rest
down
of
at human trafficking, okay? Sorry, I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, you're not, you assholes. She looks to the people behind you, and the rest of them are...
You can't travel with my lifestyle without some hangers-on, and I look at Fenric and Nicomund, and then also some protection being that one. I pointed at Hakeem.
Right, well, are they coming in too? If so, I would ask that you obscure your weapons, leave them by the door.
Yes, we can absolutely accommodate that. Hakeem, would you mind just leaving your weapons on the floor?
I can find a box or something. Give me a second. Sort of returns with like a wicker basket.
It is orphanage. Why would I need to hide my weapons?
The kids have seen a rough life. Seeing 4.5. Seeing several strange adults carrying weapons into their singular place of comfort. You can also stay by the front door.
I will
take
put
your...
my Yatagon and 5 daggers in the box and try to conceal the assassin dagger that I have on my person.
Sleight of hand, and
I've
you
got it
see
with that
this matronly woman with like a very plain colored hijab sort of covering everything. Her eyebrow just inches, a couple notches higher with every knife that you pull out.
You can never
Right.
be too safe, you know? Sometimes the peopling, they be doing the things that are bad, and you know...
She sort of...
That's a 7.
She leans to Derek. This one stays by the front door and nowhere else.
Understandable.
Does that mean I
I'm
can
surprised you
keep
didn't
my
pull out the
weapons
potato
on me?
peeler.
I start putting them back on.
She gives you very much like that elder woman in your family. Like, imagine your grandmother's like, don't even take a step from where you did. She just gives you that look and silently turns away.
Nicomund puts 2 daggers and a sickle in the box but his maul is nowhere to be seen.
All right. And the hidden pocket. Got it.
And then I'll just look up at her. Would you deprive a man of his walking stick?
Nicomund's got the best prison pocket of all time. Absolutely massive.
Anyways, you were saying, Fenrir? Anything at all, Fenrir.
Would you deprive a man of his walking stick? Because visibly, I just have a staff, the magical wing collar, and a sling, which is just...
She doesn't really care much about that. She's like, that is fine. She leads you in, and you see like several kids who are in the middle of like playtime, books, flower crowns scattered everywhere. Just like kids, some of them have smudges of dirt. Just came from outside. They sort of all go quiet and look up, all of them at you singularly.
Are all the kids under a certain age, like all preteens and lower, or like are there older kids here?
Most of them are preteens and lower. The few 2 or 3 older kids look to be like they have basically taken over the babysitting part. They're basically helping the woman. Clearly, they have several kids by their side, feeding them, holding them. There's a good like 15 younger kids here, and 3 of them are older.
Okay.
So as we come in, just be like, would you mind if you took us on a guided tour of the facility? I want to have an idea of what kind of life these children were raised in, the kind of care they were given, and what I could kind of expect.
Certainly. You see, she sort of takes a little bit of pride in showing you around the orphanage. There's not much. It's not huge. And she shows you the first floor, second floor. Shows you the kitchen, where it's small but clean, and there's a decent amount of food. It's like they don't have a lot, but they certainly try their best for whatever they're doing. If you want to look for anything in particular, I'll need your checks of choice.
Investigating seems like it'd be a bit too much, so kind of looking for any like thieves' cant markings or any signs of like false walls or things that are moved to give the idea of like a secret opening.
Go for it. And let me know what you roll. As for the rest,
That's a 16.
16. With a 16, you don't find much beyond, like, paint in corners where it shouldn't be because kids have somehow managed to get in there.
Everywhere. Yep.
Yep, everywhere. Chalk marks, little bits of crumbs here and there. No rats, thankfully. There's no hidden trapdoors. There's no cellar, from looks of it either, in the kitchen. They have a sort of built-in pantry into the house.
Is it just the one floor, or is there multiple floors to it?
2 floors. Upstairs, the bedrooms, just one big open, like, the whole bunch of beds, couple curtains for illusion of privacy and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of obvious that like there's nothing that can be hidden up there.
Nope. It'd be pretty hard.
So like as we're going through, I assume like she's talking about everything, and it gets towards the end of it. I'm like, it seems like a lot of the kids you have are on the younger side. Now my wife and I, obviously we've seen some years, so we're looking for someone that's maybe a little older, a little more experienced, closer to coming of age. And like as I'm going through those few points, I start doing like hand gestures in thieves' cant, implying that what I'm looking for is someone that has abilities that could be used for less than legal purposes.
I see. Okay. You
yes,
do
this
that.
one is small and skinny and can fit through little cracks.
You see, she sort of looks over you with a puzzle. Like, at first, when you started speaking of older children, she had this, like, really? Somebody adopting older kids? That's rare. And then you started doing the gesture, and she's like, huh? Visibly confused. There's not a lot hidden in this lady beyond, she's starting with the kids, but clearly very kind. Nothing about her body has any indication of, other than someone who's done hard basic labor all their life. And none of the kids strike you as extreme, like extra watchful or extra vigilant or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
Clean so far.
Nicomund would like to sit down in the playroom, just sit down on the floor. And he's going to take out 2 statues, one wood statue of Samson, one statue of Breeze. And he's going to set them out for the kids to have and to play with.
You see, most of the kids are sort of like watching in the corner, but there's one kid with like a gap between his 2 teeth and sort of just walks up to you. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, you guys can have them.
Really?
Yeah, this place seems like so much fun. Where I'm from, we don't have buildings and cities like this.
You don't have buildings? Where do you sleep?
Well, we got like huts and stuff. Nothing as fancy as this. You guys have got it made.
We do?
Yeah, you don't.
She
There's a
doesn't
lot
like
of
being called a maid. She's our like elder sister.
I didn't say you have a maid. I meant you guys have got a great place here.
That's pretty good. It's better than the streets.
Yeah.
Nobody kicks you on anything.
This room is great. It's so much fun. How many
We don't
other
have space for you here. All the beds are filled.
Oh, I'm staying across the city. But yeah, we were just stopping by and taking a look, and yeah. Well, what kind of rooms do you have in this place?
Rooms? Well, we have the upstairs room, which is the sleeping room, and then there's also play hide and seek there. Then with the garden outside, that's where we get digging and we do vegetables and stuff. I hate vegetables. But inside, well, this is the playroom and the nap room and everything else. There's not a lot of rooms in here. It's not a mansion. Also, did you hear about the assassins? Did you see it? They didn't let us see it. They said somebody got killed.
Oh, that's awful. Was it here?
Cool, no, it's across the river in the main. They said there was a fancy guy, Ymir or whatever, got stabbed or something.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
Oh, I thought you'd have seen it. You're an adult or something. They let you go out. They kept us inside the whole day.
Oh, well. Was the basement any fun at least?
There's no basement. If there was, it'd be so much cooler. There'd be spiders. We could play spiders against each other. I could get a spider. Josie over there could get a spider, and we could fight.
That sounds like so much fun.
I used to do that back in the streets. Can't do that here. They get mad. I tried with the rats once. It didn't work out.
What was the name of the rats?
A Bus and Salim.
Pretty good names.
I named it after these 2 assholes that used to live on the street with me. They would always steal my food. Matron hit them with the broom and kicked them out.
Yeah. So you were on the streets for a while?
Oh yeah.
Did the matron bring you here, or did someone else bring you here?
Mm-hmm. She found me on the street.
Are there still kids living on the street out there? Is there room for them in here?
We only have 15 beds. I mean, we don't get that much money in donations. Some of the emirs do.
Are other people bringing in kids off the street?
Well, they try, but we can't house everybody. Unless some of us leave.
Not here, but like other groups in the city?
Not that I heard of.
No. Okay.
Usually, if they are, it's those other people, the bad people. They go to the Phoenix Wings. They steal the girls. It's terrible.
Phoenix Wings. They steal the girls.
You see, he sort of looks around. Yeah, it's called a brothel.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to know that word.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you.
You as well?
You do have a great place here, and you can have these statues there for you to play with. Not just you, for all you kids.
Just for me. Got it. You're welcome.
All right. Well, have a nice day. I'm gonna meet back up with my friends.
You see, he sort of runs back. Guys, you won't believe what this guy just gave me. By then, Derek, you're done with your tour.
Yeah, and kind of getting the idea, like, it's, obviously not what we're looking for. Just, like, okay, well, what's the process usually that people will go through when they want to adopt a child? This is the first orphanage I've stopped at my journey, so I'm not sure how this goes.
Interesting. Well, we'd have to have some sort of proof of... Do you live somewhere? Do you have a house? Somebody that can vouch for your... Maybe I can talk to one of your employees. Just make sure you can feed and clothe the child.
Well, I live in Venice, so getting proof of my house is a little difficult. I mean...
Well, at least you have money to...
I pay them. So... I could. Fortunately... It is a long and hard journey back. I don't think the children here would fare well on that trip. Which is really disappointing. Some of them are really cute. The one that was talking with my friend there,
yes.
yeah, cute little kid. But, I think...
He's trouble wrapped in a bundle. Bundle of joy.
Yeah. What I will do, though, is I would like to make a donation to help, because if I can't improve the lives of one, then maybe I can make their time here a little bit easier. And I take 30 gold out and hand it over to her.
She sort of takes your hand and says, "This will help greatly. Thank you for your donation."
And we'll take our leave. And I turn to walk out the front. And because I know it makes him feel all warm and fuzzy inside, as I walk through the door past Hakeem, just go, "Let's go."
Nicomund will hand over a book of Russian children's stories. I just have this random book in my inventory, and I'm saying it's Russian children's stories, but it's magically it's in what are we speaking? Arabic. It's in Arabic now, so it'll hand that over and say for the children to read and have fun.
Thank you. We don't get a lot of literary donations. It will be much appreciated.
And just for giggles on our way out, I'll take whatever snacks I have left and give them to the kid.
You see all the kids instantly, like, eyes on target, and the matron quickly, like, snatches it. This will be for after dinner, I think.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think I have a mix of things. I got dried apricots at one point. I had, what was it, cookies? When I bought, like, a sheet of cookies or something.
Yeah.
Those are still... So I'm gonna give them
leftovers. Got it. Perfect.
I mean, I haven't, like, even dipped into any of the cookies. So
there's still, like, sugar there, and you see she sort of says, "We'll make it last."
It was all I had on that, unfortunately.
This is very much.
So
you see, she's a little bit touched. Thank you.
Like, at least they can have a nice little treat.
All right. You leave the orphanage, back out into the city. Now it's hitting in the afternoon, about 3 something. Another dead end.
Nicomund will
Well-
tell the group that the only information he got was that all the kids seem to think that the bad people are up at the Phoenix Wings, and they're grabbing girls to fill the brothels. Was it mostly boys in the orphanage, or was it?
It was a mix. It was like,
Okay. And Nicomund will say, "I don't think there's any basement under there. None of the kid didn't seem to catch my hints, you know."
There's nothing here.
Well, are we coming up on time on one of the emirs are going to get assassinated, or what should we do?
Don't think we fully know.
Should we go talk to Amir Erbos? He was next on list, right?
What did it say?
I will produce the list for everybody else. I believe it said Erbos at noon.
yeah, I forgot to upload that to the Discord. Hold on. It says Urbaz noon. Yes. Just for our audience, the first one says Emir Nasir, Arefe, which is Eid's Eve, Ahmad Munezvi Saba, which is morning, Erbaz, which is, I'm going to butcher this, but Ogle, which is noon, and then Yakut al-Hamawi, Ikindi in the afternoon, Yusuf Tegin, Aksam, evening, in El Pars, Yatsi, night.
Well, it's already past noon. Should we skip ahead to Hamawi? If we spend time going for our boss, he's either dead already or still alive.
It could be for the next day.
It could happen at any time. But Nasir died last night. They tried to get Munzevi this morning. It could be that it's happening right now.
Nicomund
Do we
makes
even
good
know
point.
where? And
It is afternoon now. It would be best to go to Ikindi. Erbos is either dead or alive right now, and if he is alive, then he will still be alive tomorrow morning. We could save
do
Yakut.
we even know where any of them are?
We could be making the hasting action towards somewhere to find out.
Yeah, let's grab a guard and go right now.
Find the closest guard.
Okay. You grab the closest guard, who's just like, joins your, sees your writ. After you produce it, he says, "Oh, okay, where do you need to go?"
To Al-Hamar-Wababa's house.
Not hard.
We. It's really not that hard.
I'm having trouble with the M's and the W's, man. Just go with it, please.
I mean, it's like Hawaii, just M.
Yeah. We. You can just say Yakut if that's easier.
Yeah, Yakut. Schnell.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait, I
Schnell.
don't speak German on this character.
He says, right. Where does he live again?
I don't know.
Give me a second. I got it. Is that the
Or pizza. It's Russian for hurry.
Mm-hmm. Just in a sec, I swear it's right on the tip of my tongue. As the three of you surround this guard to try and figure out where Yakut al-Hamawi might be, and the time ticks closer to the evening, we're going to end that right here as we see. I wonder what awaits us next time. But that's all I have for you today.
We did tip some good karma in our favor, so it's gotta
That is true. That is true.
We help some kids.
You helped some orphans. Pat on the back. Good stuff.
There may or may not be a secret plan to go and adopt one later for my merchandising business.
Oh god. Please just don't let it be the one with the lisp. That was really hard to maintain the whole time. I don't know how I'm gonna keep doing it.
Because there's nothing weird about having a kid help with, a shop.
That's true. You better have enough money to feed the kid. But that's where we will end for today. Do we have any exiting announcements?
Yeah. Stuff is happening.
Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll do it. Right. So we are Quests and Jests. We are doing our first little charity fundraiser this month, starting from today all the way until the 29th of October, which is when we will have a little Halloween one-shot to cap off the fundraising. Our goal is about $250. We'll be raising money for Extra Life, the Seattle Children's Hospital, to be more specific. And money will go to treatments, fund their hospital for anything that might be needed there. So if you donate, any little bit counts. And there's also an extra bonus where some of your donations will go into like bonuses for the campaigns that we play in. For example, if you donate $4, you can give a D4 of inspiration to the party to use at some point in the session, and so on and so forth. There's a whole bunch that you can look forward to, prizes and the sort, along with that eventual Halloweeny one-shot, which we will all be making unique characters for, and Booty will be running. So look forward to that. As we get to cause him as much trouble as he's causing us DMs on a daily basis. I don't cause
trouble. I am a gentleman and a scholar. Thank you.
Nordic.
25.
Just donated another 25. Hey. Nordic, you are
Thank you, Nordic. Awesome. That is so generous.
Thank you for the donations. What else? Oh, that's right. We have a Discord where we'll be posting announcements, any updates and such on what time the Halloween one-shot will be, any extra stuff. And you can hang out with us as usual. You can find the link in our stream. There's also Azrael, who does TikToks on the side. Dan, who makes knives. Very useful for stabbing assassins, I will tell you that. And very pretty as well. Exactly like those ones. And you can customize all throughout the process. Very gorgeous, very chic, very slay. Get a good look at that handle.
I got gorgeous. The holographic green handle. It's
I am so jealous of that one, and you have no idea how much. It's like, quit making me want to go buy another knife right now.
I know.
I can't afford it.
You're tempting me with all your knives. We also have Booty, who does streaming on his own personal channel. So if you want to see his chaos unbridled by the rest of us, feel free to check him out. In the meantime, I think we're going to be looking for somebody to raid today.
We are looking for somebody to raid. I am working on that right now. I would just like to say thank you for everybody who came out. Thank you, Nordic, for helping the cause today. And we are going to be raiding Macus Norman, who's playing some D&Ds, so please show them some love, and we will see you all on Wednesday. When's our next one?
Yeah, Thursday.
Wednesday.
Thursday. The next episode.
Wednesday for Rise of the Everchosen. Yes. Yeah, until then, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.